Okay, welcome back to the YHC Basketball Arena. Tommy Jenkins and John C. Moon and Philip, our executive producer, with you on the school's website and on Channel 99 Ridgeline TV. Battle of Blood Mountain. Round two getting ready to come up. Our ladies came up short in the first one. Made a little bit of a late comeback, cut it to 8, ended up losing 71-58. We didn't defend the way we normally defend in the first half. Gave up 38 points, got down by 14, 38-24. We actually outscored North Georgia in the second quarter, 34-33. They got a good ball team. We had a better field goal percentage, shooting percentage than they did. They were 32% the first half. We held them to 6 of 28, 21% in the second half, but 4 of those 6 were three balls, and they were 17 of 22 from the charity stripe, 31 of 39 overall. We held them to 16 out of 59, 27%. Folks, this is a high-powered offense. We did a good job defensively. Unfortunately, we only shot 18 of 65 of 27.7%, 1 of 9 behind the three-point line, 11%. Yikes. 21 of 30 from the charity stripe. They out-rebounded us 53-47. We had 10 steals, forced 15 turnovers, but just couldn't overcome the mountain that we got in, and played well the second half. We talked to Coach Steersman just a few minutes ago, knew that the effort was there. Want to win, though. Got to get a win, and hopefully that will. It's not going to get any easier. We've got a very good Lander team that we got to go to. They're 11-2, 4-0 in the conference to go to Wednesday. Then Saturday, a much improved Georgia Southwestern club will be here. So, what's next? Men's game. A big, deep, physical, talented North Georgia men's squad. 3-0 in the conference. They set a top, tied with Montevallo, 9-1 overall. We got our hands full. Right now, let's go to the playing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise, remove any headgear for the playing of the national anthem.
Now for your starting lineups for North Georgia. 6'2" sophomore out of Roswell, Georgia, number 2, Sean Brennan. Number 21, he's a 6'4" junior out of Detroit, Michigan, Corey Green. Number 22, 6'2" guard out of Franklin, North Carolina. Played his high school ball at Rabun County High School, Tanner Plemons. Number 23, he's their scoring leader, 6'4" sophomore out of Gainesville, Georgia, Shaquan Cantrell. And number 32, one of many big guys for this squad, 6'8" sophomore from Wilmington, North Carolina, number 32, T.J. Williams. They are very, very deep and very interchangeable with their bigs. They're deep, period. Head coach is Chris Faulkner. He stopped by and talked to us early. Wonderful man. was at Piedmont College over in Demorest before coming to North Georgia. Assistant coaches are Josh Travis, Richard Simmons, graduate assistant Jared Hawks. Again, the Nighthawks come in tied for the top spot in the Peach Belt, 9-1 overall, 3-0 in the conference. They got a good club. For Young Harris from Conyers, Georgia. Number 2, 5'11" sophomore C.J. Wilson. Also at guard, 6-foot senior from Brooklyn, New York. Number 5, Isaiah Johnson. Number 10 from the ATL, 6-foot senior, Purdy Lawrence. Getting the start inside tonight. Number 12, 6'4" sophomore from Alpharetta, Georgia, Bjorn Walker. And starting also for Young Harris, number 24, 6'5" senior from Abaco in the Bahamas, Kevin Altador. Mountain Lions are coached by head coach Pete Herman in his 5th year in the Brasstown Valley. His assistant in his 2nd year is Brian Benator. Good crowd on hand. School is out. Students won't get back to the dorms till the 12th, but good crowd on hand. A lot of folks from North Georgia came across the Blood Mountain for the Battle of Blood Mountain. One thing in talking to Coach Faulkner said, gotta love these guards. Perhaps the best guard tandem in the Peach Belt Conference. Isaiah Johnson, C.J. Wilson leads the conference in scoring. The problem I fear that Young Harris is really going to have to deal with tonight is the depth of height that North Georgia has in its arsenal. Here goes the tip. Slapped out of bounds. Going to jump it again. Kevin Altador jumping for Young Harris. T.J. Williams jumping for the Nighthawks. Controlled by North Georgia. Sean Brennan will run the point. 3 ball from the corner is good from Clemens. Again, Clemens played his high school ball over at Rabun County. Went down to play Division I ball down in Florida, transferred to North Georgia. He is a good one. Baseline jumper from Young Harris, no good. Ball last touched by North Georgia, but they're going to give the ball to North Georgia. Our officials tonight, in case you're interested, and you're probably not, I don't have them yet. When I get them, I'll give them to you. I know you're sitting on the edge of your seat. 3-zip, North Georgia leads. Young Harris in a man. Brennan running the point. And still by Young Harris. Isaiah Johnson got a 2-on-1. He'll feed down to Bjorn Walker. He misses. Wow, that was Kevin Altador misses. North Georgia back on the other end. They don't miss, and they get the bucket. And a three-point play on the foul. Chance for a three-point play. Not a good start for the Mountain Lions. Foul is on Isaiah Johnson, his first, team's first. Free throw, no good. North Georgia's so much bigger than Young Harris. Ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be Mountain Lion basketball. Isaiah Johnson will run the point. He's got Lawrence to his left, Wilson to the right. North Georgia in the zone. Lawrence 3-ball, leaves it long. Rebound comes down to Brennan. Brennan works the left side of the court. Feed into the high post. Young Harris getting on the floor after it. Clemens Kicks out. Brennan drives the paint and throws the ball away. No, going to say Young Harris slapped it out of his hands. It'll be North Georgia ball underneath. 12 on the shot clock. Brennan to Inbound. Brennan's sophomore out of Roswell. Ball inbounded. Young Harris out the door. Good job defensively inside. Out to Johnson. Johnson hammered. And I hope the North Georgia player is all right. Foul was on Corey Green, junior out of Detroit, Michigan. And he went down hard, but he gets up, so he's okay. Isaiah at the line to shoot 2. Isaiah second on the team in scoring. He's averaging 15.9, 22 of 33, now 23 of 34 from the charity stripe. Young Harris is on the board at the 18:08 mark of the first half. Isaiah, second one goes in, and wow, Kevin Altador went down hard. Kevin gets up. Kevin getting in position with the rebound, battling with Corey Green down there. Brennan will run the point. Young Harris in the man. Brennan going all the way. Misses the shot. North Georgia battling hard inside again. We're giving up so much size. And in this conference, we're giving up size just pretty much to everybody we play. Johnson off the glass. No good. Kick out to Brennan. Jumper, mid-range jumper. No good. Altador with the board. North Georgia leads here early. 7-2. Lawrence. Altador coming up to set the screen. Hurdy will pop up high, coming off screen from Lawrence. And they're going to get Hurdy with the screen. Young Harris not in sync. Here comes yet another big. Michael Veraccioni, 6'6" junior out of Medway, Massachusetts, will come in. He will replace T.J. Williams, and they can do this all night long. They are so big, so deep, so interchangeable, and so talented in their post play. Ball to Brennan. Falls down, but able to get the pass inside to Veraccioni. He goes up. Challenged by Altador. Brennan gets the board, feeds inside about 9 steps, and they will call it. It'll be Young Harris basketball. 7-2. Young Harris right now in no flow offensively is just basically going down, taking quick shots 5 seconds into the shot clock. North Georgia in a 2-3 zone. Coming up really high with Plemons and with Brennan. Coming right side Altador, back up top to Wilson. Isaiah, and a great job denying the ball that time by Brennan. Got around the bigger Altador. He goes down and scores. 9-2. Lawrence pushed down on the baseline. Don't know who the foul's on. We not given that information tonight. 3 ball for Altador. 9-5. And we're going to get a foul on Young Harris. I believe that's going to be on Isaiah Johnson. If it is, it's his second. Sam Mack will check in the game for Young Harris. Bjorn Walker will come out. Mike, a transfer from Georgia Southern University in Statesboro. He's a 6'8", 230-pound senior out of Decatur, Georgia. Foul is, I believe, going to be on C.J. Wilson. And Young Harris already with 4 fouls. Again, playing man, giving up a lot of size and trying to be physical. And we've picked up some early fouls, and we just don't have the depth to get in too much foul trouble. 3-ball right side, dribble, penetrate, and kick. We get out hustled to the ball, and Verricchione will slam inside. And it's 11-5, North Georgia lead. They'll jump back into that 2-3 zone. In the high post to Mike. Kicks out to Lawrence. Isaiah Johnson over Verricchione, in and out. Mike takes a rebound away, and he gets pushed down. A foul on North Georgia. That's their 3rd. That foul is going to be on Shaquan Cantrell, and we've got a timeout on the floor. Comes with 15:24 in the first half. It is a media timeout. North Georgia leads Young Harris 11-5. Mountain Line Basketball, YHCathletic.com. (15:24) in the first half. Young Harris getting off to a very slow start. This is going to be a tough one. This team, again, I can't say it enough, so big and so deep. Young Harris with the basketball. Mike around to Altidore. Isaiah Johnson trying to dribble the paint, takes it with the left hand, scores, and draws a foul. He will go to the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play. Isaiah again coming in 67% from the free throw line. Free throw is good, and it's a 3-point game. 11-8. Young Harris starting to get some rhythm. We're going to come into a trap now. Substitutions for North Georgia. It's hard to keep up with them all. Battle on the board is controlled by Young Harris. Isaiah Johnson pushing right side. C.J. Wilson, 3-ball, no good. Altidore at the board, kicks out to Johnson. He'll feed Sam Mike, and they're going to get him with an offensive, and that'll be 2 on Isaiah. And Isaiah is going to have to come out. Young Harris will go with Ben Waterhouse, freshman out of Wantirna, Australia. 14:52 to go in the first half. North Georgia's had led the entirety. They're up by 3, 11-8. This is Tyler Dominy. He's out of Dawson County. Kick out to Ebo Smith from East Hall. He knocks down a 3, and the North Georgia lead is 6. Hurdy Lawrence all the way, lays it up and in. And the North Georgia lead is 4. Going to come up top. Got a lot of length up there with Altidore. They'll kick out to Ebo Smith. Nice take that time by Jesse Bird. excuse me, that was Corey Green with the take. It's hard to keep up. They got so many players that they're going to shuttle in and out. It's hard really to keep up with the substitutions. 3 ball from Hurdy Lawrence. Shot was deflected. And a steal by C.J. Wilson. He'll go coast to coast, lay it up and in so quick with the basketball, and it's a 4-point game, 16-12. Smith kicks out Travis Core. He's from Dade County. And here comes another big guy. This is Andrew Lawrence, 6'6" senior out of Hilliard, Florida. Looking to inbound. Hilliard loses it. Altidore going to come down with it, going to slam it down, and it's a 2-point game. 16-14. Young Harris has cut it to 2. Baracchione, long skip over to Dominy. Dominy loses the handle, and they're going to get Dominy with the foul. And that's going to be the team 6, Dominy out of Dawson County. He was an MVP a couple of 3 years ago at the Battle of the States Christmas tournament up at Towns County. One of the 2 years at Dawson County, won that whole tournament. North Georgia in a man. Coming off a screen from Mike is C.J. Wilson. Kick out to Lawrence. 3 ball. Count it. And Young Harris has its first lead by 1. 17-16. Came at 12:35 in the first half. Young Harris's trapping zone really working. J.B. Charles getting ready to check in for Young Harris. As is Bjorn Walker. Kevin Altidore will get a breather. As will Hurdy Lawrence. So Young Harris, they've got this outstanding tandem of guards, but they're coming in with the 2 freshmen that really bring a lot of length to the wing positions. Kind of give you what Tony Raymond and Steve Faturbo, although they're longer than Faturbo and Raymond. Core probably got away with the travel. Down to Lawrence. Quick hands by Wilson. Outside 3 ball. No good. Lawrence fighting for the rebound. Great hustle by Walker. Gets it to Charles. Quick out to C.J. Wilson. Kicks out. Here's Charles. 3 ball. Count it, baby. Charles from Ellijay, Georgia. Gilmer County High School knocks down a 3. And Young Harris leads by 4. Spin in the lane, and they're going to get Mike with a foul. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Comes at 11:43 to go in the first half. Battle of Blood Mountain. Ridgeline TV. Good game brewing, 2016. Young Harris leads, got down early, came back, really playing as a unit now. Going a little bit deeper in the bench than we have the past few games. We've come in early with J.B. Charles, early with Ben Waterhouse, early with Sam Mike, getting some players some breathers. This is a deep team. Try to match fire with fire, iron sharpens iron, and all the other cliches. At the line for University of North Georgia will be Tyler Dominy. He redshirted last year. Misses his first free throw. Misses his second. Sam Mike controls the board. Here comes C.J. Wilson. Sam Mike up high. Coming right side to Waterhouse. He will work against Green. Charles three ball misses. Long rebound. Comes out to Brennan, who is checked back in. Clemens is back in as well. Like starting lineup with the exception of Dominy, who just traveled with the basketball. And it will be Young Harris basketball. 11-15 as Altidore and Lawrence check in. Waterhouse will come out. Bjorn Walker takes a break as well. Excuse me, Isaiah Johnson will take a break. Nope, it was Walker. Altidore puts the ball on the floor, takes it to the hole. Charles keeps it alive. Altidore gets it. He'll kick back out. Now we'll reset. Fresh shot clock. Charles with the basketball. Mike left side, feeds into Altidore. He'll go up. Right hook is good. And the Mountain Lions have their biggest lead of 6, 22-16. Dominy feeds inside. T.J. Williams scores, and the lead is 4. Young Harris. Williams. Wilson quickly right back at you. He scores. It's a 6-point game, 24-18. Clemens feeds Brennan. Back to Clemens. 3 ball. He drains it. He's hit 2 threes. He's got 6. And it's a 3-point game. Lawrence 3 ball is good. And Young Harris has scored 27 points in 10 minutes. On the pace now for 100 points, and we started out slowly. And I think really you look at the Clayton State game, Dominy 3 ball, no good. Lawrence Skies for the rebound. We scored 65 points in that one. I mean, we're a team that you really, if we're playing our style of ball, if we're controlling tempo, we're in the 80s and the 90s. Wilson works against Brennan. Up top, Lawrence. Charles steps out. Now Mike will come in the high post. Lawrence will come off. Pick and roll action into Charles in a bad place on the floor. Altidore, right hand. Count it. Nope, they're going to get Kevin with an offensive. Coach Herman not happy with that one. Not happy indeed. I wouldn't be either. 27-21. Dominy comes out. And Shaquan Cantrell will check back in. Clemens passes over to Cantrell. This is Brennan back out to Cantrell. 3 ball, no good. Charles will run it down over in the corner by the Young Harris bench. Outlet to Wilson. CJ in the paint. He'll take it. Has his shot blocked. Altidore keeps it alive. Last touch by North Georgia. And it will be Young Harris ball underneath. 8:48 to go in the first half. Young Harris leads 27-21. Bjorn Walker will come in. Coach Herman, great job rotating the troops, keeping people out of foul trouble. Young Harris has played 8 already. Over the top to Charles. Altidore with the right hand, no good. Quick out to Brennan. He's looking to push. Got Clemens on the other side. Nope. Tried the alley-oop. Left side is good. Nice job running the floor. Their numbers are about impossible to see. Williams with the bucket. Walker hard to the rack, gets fouled. Bjorn will go to the line to shoot 2. He's out of Alpharetta. Been to the line 10 times this year. He is 5 of 10. Young Harris is a team, 134 of 200, 67%. Walker misses the first. And we're going to get ready to see the debut for Young Harris of Angus Howie. He is a 6'9", 220-pound freshman from Melbourne, Australia. Altidore working for possession. He gets fouled, so we missed 2, and we'll come back with Kevin. Kevin been to the line a lot, leads the team in free throw attempts. He's 33 of 55, 60%. So Howie comes in, and all of a sudden, Young Harris got a whole lot bigger. He became eligible right before the Christmas break, but this is the first action he's seen. We're having trouble with the free throws tonight, y'all. Brennan, he is quick. They're going to get C.J. Wilson with the foul. That's going to be C.J.'s second. And that will put Brennan at the line to shoot 2. Nope, it's a 1-and-1. First free throw is good for the Roswell sophomore. Second free throw likewise, and it's a 2-point game. Howie inbounds. Purdy Lawrence having trouble with the ball. Gets the ball into Charles's hand, feed into Howie, and he goes up hard and gets fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Comes at 7:53. It is a media timeout. 27-25. Young Harris leads. Mountain Line Basketball, Ridgeline TV. $7:53 to go in the first half. The Battle of Blood Mountain. Young Harris leads 27-25. Angus Howie from Melbourne, Victoria, same hometown of the great Steve Turbo. His first shot of American basketball is no good. J.B. Charles getting extended playing time tonight. Gilmer County freshman. And Howie has his first point of the year and of his career. 28-25. Young Harris lead is 3. Young Harris in a man. Howie will hedge out. They'll come right side. Feed inside. Howie with the block. They're going to get him with the foul. Sam Mike going to check back in. Foul was on Howie. His first, team's 8th. Free throw, no good. So Howie, you know, he just started practicing with the team in early December. Of course, we had the holiday, the Christmas break, so getting his sea legs under him in basketball and his size is really going to help Young Harris down the stretch. 1 of 2 free throws. Green knocks down 1 of 2. It's a 2-point game. Young Harris has cooled off drastically in scoring. We had 27 at the 10:50 mark. We're at the 7:25 mark. We've scored 1 point in the last 3 minutes. Charles to Altidore to Mike. Jumper from the free throw line. In and out. Dominy with the rebound. Dominy looking to push. Now he'll pull up and he'll find Travis Core. Core kick out. Spot up 3-ball. No good. Hurdy with the long rebound. Hurdy wanting to push. Hurdy pulls back. Step back 3-ball. No good. Rebound Smith. Again, Coach Faulkner going to play 10 or 11. Lawrence with the steal. Out to CJ. Wow. That's just hard to believe that you would call that a charge. Terrible call. Absolutely terrible call. That is horrible on steroids. Coach Herman not happy. He got every right to be. Timeout on the floor. Comes at 6:46 to go. Young Harris leads 28-26. Mountain Line Basketball, YHCathletic.com. .646. And this one that was so fast-paced a few minutes ago, it's kind of got down to a snail's pace. Both teams really settled in, playing some tough D. Waterhouse back in for Young Harris. Verchione misses, but put back for North Georgia, and we're tied at 28. Waterhouse will bring it down. Lawrence, dangerous pass. Waterhouse able to gather it back in. Feeds into Altidore, inside out to Hurdy. He'll get in the paint. Feeds down to Altidore. Maybe one pass too many. Hurdy puts it up. He gets fouled, and Hurdy will go to the line to shoot 2. Hurdy got 4 points on the afternoon. Or excuse me, Altidore. Hurdy Lawrence leading Young Harris right now with 11 points. C.J. Wilson been relatively quiet. They've got him on the scoreboard to 0, but I'm sure that's not right. First free throw's good. Young Harris regains the lead. 29-28. Lawrence will re-enter for North Georgia. And Kevin nails them both, and it's a 2-point Young Harris lead. 30-28. Young Harris with a combination that you just don't see often. Coach Herman really using his bench far more in this one. Verchione nearly stole away. Core comes out with it. Right side three ball, Smith. He is a shooter. Wow. Can this kid shoot? 31-30. North Georgia retakes the lead. It's been a while since North Georgia's led this one. Young Harris has gone cold from the field. Waterhouse. J.B. Charles. Lawrence steps up, puts it on the floor. Nice feed to Altidore. Got away with the travel, but he scored. 32-31, Young Harris leads. Inside, man, it's tough sledding in there. See who the foul is on. Couldn't really tell. There was a mass of humanity out there. But it's going to put Travis Core, the senior out of Trenton, Georgia. Played over at Dade County High School over in the far northwest corner of the state. He's going to go to the line to shoot two. First is good. Young Harris on the floor with Lawrence, Waterhouse, Charles, Mike, and Kevin Altidore. Young Harris, a little bit of foul trouble with Isaiah Johnson and C.J. Wilson. And trying to go and trust the depth and go without it. And these guys have stayed in the game. Trail by one, 33-32. Hurdy going to run to point. He'll work against Smith. Here's Waterhouse. Got a double team hedging out on him. Got to get rid of it. Mike, you got numbers. Big Sam takes it. Puts it up. No good. Verchione with the rebound. Core with the rock. Lawrence into Verchione. Inside out. Core three ball is good. Great ball movement. Inside and out. And suddenly Young Harris, who has gone really cold offensively, trails by four. Waterhouse will push. Dangerous, dangerous pass. Charles comes out with it. He'll shoot the three. I believe North Georgia got a finger on the ball, but they're going to say it's North Georgia's ball. 4:13. Young Harris trails by four. It looks like Coach Herman going to be content without Isaiah Johnson and C.J. Wilson. And Waterhouse, just not a good foul. And North Georgia now starting to pull away. Core at the line to shoot two. He's got 5 already this evening. Misses the first free throw. Young Harris needs some buckets. Second free throw is good. And the North Georgia lead is 5. Sean Brennan will re-enter. And North Georgia going to come with some pressure. Lawrence in all kind of trouble. Gets the ball in Charles's hand. He'll work against Lawrence. Get it across half court. He'll drive the paint. Feed inside to Sam Mike. Sam shot blocked by Verchione. And a hard push down to Dominy. He'll score, and Young Harris has its biggest lead of 7. Young Harris has really gone into a scoring drought and just trying to hang on, keep this thing into a manageable margin, not wanting. Waterhouse leaves it way short. Block shot by Altidore inside. And then they're going to get one of those fouls that coaches hate, 94 foot from the basket. And we got a media timeout. 39-32, Young Harris trailing by 7. Mountain Line Basketball, Ridgeline TV. Young Harris with some big free throws coming. This is Hurdy Lawrence. And it's a double bonus for Hurdy. Hurdy 16 of 26. Make it 16 of 27. And Young Harris, I just really don't want to get into a double-digit deficit here. It's obvious we're going to keep Isaiah Johnson and C.J. Wilson from picking up any more fouls. We're down by 6. We need to score and we need a bucket. Here's Lawrence. We're in a man. Nice strong take, but a miss. Altidore with the rebound, gets it out to Waterhouse. Ben comes up top to Sam Mike. He puts it on the floor, and Mike will be fouled by Verchione. Sam will go to the line to shoot 2. Sam averaging 4.9 points per game, 3.2 boards. He's 8 of 14 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. Clemens will check back in. Sam hits both free throws. And the lead is cut to 4. Inside of 3 minutes. Brennan will handle the rock. Kick out. No, they're going to get Core with a traveling violation. And it will be Young Harris ball. Young Harris playing most of the last 8 minutes without their 2 leading scorers and arguably the 2 best guards in the Peach Belt Conference. Waterhouse up top into Lawrence. Nice feed down to Sam Mike. Goes up on Verchione, on Dominy, and scores, and Young Harris has come alive. We've cut it to 2. Dominy, not a good foul. That's on Kevin. That'll be his second, and that'll put Dominy at the line to shoot 2. And we're going to get Bjorn Walker in. Not going to get anybody with 3 fouls. We got 3 people out there right now. Hurdy's got 2. Waterhouse has got 2. Now Kevin's got 2. And Bjorn's going to come in, I'm sure, for Altidore. Dominy hits first free throw. 2:21 to go, so we'll go it with Mike and with Altidore. Dominy hits both free throws. It's a 4-point Nighthawk lead. They're going to come with some pressure. We'll get the ball in Walker's hand. He gets it down to Waterhouse. Hurdy Lawrence, nice feed to Sam Mike. Good job by Dominy stripping him. Going up for what would have been a dunk, but he got stripped, so Young Harris will have the ball underneath. 2:14 to go in the third quarter. Taylor Guthrie, he's a local product, 6'4" junior out of Dahlonega. Sam Mike, nice turnaround, misses a shot. Walker with the board. Bjorn scores. And Young Harris has really picked it up behind Walker and Mike. And we trail by just 2. Brennan, whoa, that's too easy. 4-point game. Charles with the rock. JB will get it across half court. Now he'll give it to Waterhouse up top. He'll set the charges. Oh, dangerous pass. In no man's land. Lawrence with the ball. Minute 39. 43-39, North Georgia leads. Lawrence to Walker, left side Charles. Up top, Hurdy Lawrence. Watch shot clock, 6, 5. Hurdy trying to get in. He'll find Charles. JB, no good. That's going to be a shot clock violation, but we're going to get a foul on North Georgia. North Georgia's arguing shot clock violation, but I believe that the foul came before the shot was taken. It was away from the ball, and that's going to put Bjorn Walker, who took a shot. No, it's going to put Hurdy Lawrence at the line to shoot 2. Free throws have been a bit of an adventure tonight. Sam going to do a little net adjusting. Tanner Plemons will check back in for the Nighthawks. First free throw is good. Plemons comes in place of Taylor Guthrie. Second free throw, no good. It's 3-point game. Here comes Core, spins in the lane, finds Dominy. Dominy in the paint. Nice take, can't get the shot down. Mike with the rebound. They're going to get Lawrence with a foul. And these 94 foot away from the basket fouls is keeping Young Harris in this thing. Sam Mike, who really, I want to brag on Sam, really seems to be in control of his emotions tonight. And they need his size. Big, strong, 6'8", veteran player. He's played Division I ball. Misses the first free throw. We got 1:08 to go. And Young Harris doing this, staying in this thing without our two leading scorers. And when I say our leading scorers, also C.J. Wilson, the leading scorer in the Peach Belt Conference right now. 43-41. Inside out. Core drives the paint. We're going to get a palming call. You don't see that very often. They could probably call it 700 times a game, but they just call it at certain times, and it worked out good for Young Harris. 59.5 seconds to go in this first half. Good ball game. Battle of Blood Mountain on Ridgeline TV and YHCathletic.com. (43-41). Our ladies really played a good second half, but you played in two halves. We lost 71-58 to the North Georgia women's squad. Coach Buffy Burson, they are definitely contenders. I think they and Columbus State and Land are probably the front runners right now for the Peach Belt this year. Waterhouse gets picked again, and he's going to maybe get it back. Tied it up on the floor. Good hustle by Ben. Could have been disaster. He stayed with it. Alternate possession will go Young Harris' way. 43.2 seconds. About an 8-second differential. Shot clock, game clock, shot clock. And be great. Young Harris could take the lead with the circumstances. We've been swimming upstream the last 8 minutes here. If we could go in with the lead in this, baby, that would be a great momentum builder. Young Harris Wednesday going to hit the road over at Lander. They got a good club. They're undefeated, 4-0 and 12-0. Waterhouse with the ball. Out to Lawrence. Lawrence getting in the paint, taking it all the way. Scores and draws a foul. Purdy getting it done tonight. He got 15. And he can give Young Harris the lead here with 27.5 to go. Free throws have been an adventure tonight. 43 all. Shot clock's off. Core going to walk it down. Young Harris in a man. Thor coming off the screen, and they're going to get Lawrence with the foul. Going to get Lawrence with the moving screen. That's an offensive, so it won't be a shooting foul. Let's see, we got a whistle. Substitution coming in. Tyler Dominy. Nope, this is Smith. Ebo Smith going to check in. They're going to go full court man. We're just going to get the ball in Hurdy, and he's going to go 3-2-1. Oh, nice feed into Sam. Oh, he goes for the dunk. Sam wanting a foul, but there's going to be no whistle. And this first half is going to come to an end, 43-43. And I tell you what, you got to feel good right now, I think, if you're Young Harris. We went the last 8 minutes without C.J. Wilson, went the last 10 minutes without Isaiah Johnson, saving them from foul trouble. Got a big first half out of Hurdy Lawrence, 15 points. I'm not sure if that's accurate up on the scoreboard. Got good minutes down the stretch from Bjorn Walker, Sam Mike, Kevin Altador. Extended playing time. Extended playing time from Ben Waterhouse and from J.B. Charles. So I tell you what, you got to feel good right now if I think you're Young Harris. Going to have some fresh legs coming out. Our depth, our bench has performed admirably. We're right back where we started. We're tied. It's 0-0 starting the second half. Battle of Blood Mountain continues. Mountain Line Basketball, Channel 99, Ridgeline TV, and YHCathletic.com.
If no one hits the shot, that ball will increase by $25 each game.
.43 is your halftime score. C.J. Wilson and Isaiah Johnson with 3 fouls set out the last 10 minutes of the first half. Young Harris really did a good job. Kevin Altador, Sam Mike, big down low. Bjorn Walker gave us some good minutes. J.B. Charles, Ben Waterhouse, extended minutes. We were able to stay even, 43-43. With the team that's tied for first place in our conference. So the main thing is we got to keep C.J. and Isaiah from getting that 4th and 5th. We need them on the floor. They're going to have fresh legs. Young Harris shot the ball 14 of 45, 35, 40%. North Georgia shot the ball extremely well, 15 of 29, 51%. 5 of 10 from behind the arc, 8 of 13. Free throws were an adventure for both teams. Hurdy Lawrence again led Young Harris in scoring with 15 points. Kevin Altador with 8. Sam Mike, can't say enough about the job Sam done. He had 5, as did Isaiah Johnson. Isaiah only played 5 minutes. So he's got fresh legs. He's going to be ready to go, but just careful, don't pick up that 4th foul because we need those 2 guys on the floor. North Georgia was led in scoring. A lot of balance, as you would expect, because they play 15 guys. Tanner Plemons with 6, Shaquan Cantrell with 6, Ebo Smith with 6, Travis Core with 6. They so deep, so big, but Young Harris, again, how proud I am to see the extended minutes that Ben Waterhouse and J.B. Charles got. And we got the big guy, Angus Howie from down under from Australia, some PT. He's going to be a big help to us down the stretch as he develops. Right now we're starting. We've got Isaiah on the floor, not C.J. They go immediately inside and score. and retake the lead 45-43. Isaiah Johnson taking it to the rack and tipped back in by Kevin Altador, and we're tied at 45. And we're going to zone up. We're going to go into 2-3. We'll match up out of it. They'll get the ball into Brennan's hand. Cut off on the baseline. Comes back out. Finds Plemons. Good hustle by Bjorn Walker getting the ball, but they're going to say Young Harris touched it last. And North Georgia will run the sideline play with 19:18 to go in the second half. Dominy from Dawson County getting extended PT for the Nighthawks. Brennan kicks out to Dominy. He'll try to get in the lane. Pull-up jumper. Nice elevation. No good. Loose ball. Corey Green will run it down. Here's Plemons. 3 ball. No good. Walker controls for Young Harris. And here's C.J. Wilson. They're on the floor at the same time, giving Hurdy a break. Well, Hurdy's out there with them. We'll go to Altador. Nice pass inside, but slapped away. Kevin scores, and Young Harris has the lead by 2, 47-45. Young Harris protecting with the zone. Dominy and Plemons out on the wing. In the high post is Green. They'll go down low. Kick out to Plemons. Back to Brennan. He'll drive the lane. Flips, no good. Fight for the rebound. Wilson will come out with it. CJ working the right side. Now he'll feed pass a little bit behind Altador. Dominy will bring it back down for the Nighthawks. Pass and a slam, and we're going to get Lawrence with the foul. That's going to be the second on Hurdy. And that will put the Nighthawks at the line to shoot 2. First free throw, no good. This is Williams, who started the game. 6'8" sophomore out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Young Harris leads by 2, 47-45, 18:08 to go in the ball game. Second free throw coming. It is good. It's a 1-point game. Wilson will bring it down for Young Harris. Gets it quickly. Secondary down to Johnson. He'll get in the paint. No man's land. Kick out to Wilson. 3 ball, count it. Young Harris has the lead by 4, 50-46. We'll fall back into the 2-3 zone. Brennan comes right elbow. Nice pass. And good strong finish by Williams. It's a 2-point game. Johnson up top. Gets in the paint. And they're going to get a reach in on North Georgia. That will be the second team foul on the Nighthawks. 17:31 to go in the ball game. Young Harris leads 50-48. Young Harris will inbound down next to where the baseball players normally sit. Wilson to inbound, finds Hurdy Lawrence. He puts it on the floor. Runner with the right hand, no good. Altador fights to keep it alive. Brennan will come out with it right side. Comes middle, gets in the paint. Right hand is good. We are tied at 50. Brennan very quick getting into the lane. Of course, Johnson, Wilson, been a little bit careful. Johnson gets his own miss, puts it back up. Ball is swatted away by Williams. It'll be Young Harris ball underneath. Tied at 50. CJ to inbounds. Young Harris set up in a box, working around to Walker. Ball fake Isaiah. Now he'll step back with a jumper. No good. Here comes Brennan. Long pass to Dominy. He'll put it up and in. Great job by Dominy running the floor. Great job by Brennan to find him. Young Harris, North Georgia retakes the lead, 52-50. Wilson, crossover, step back 3, no good. Walker fighting with the rebound, and he will tie up Williams inside. Alternate possession, era points Young Harris's way. 16:38 to go in the ball game. Nighthawks lead the Mountain Lions 52-50. Battle of Blood Mountain. Inbound to Walker, quickly working around. Wilson drives a baseline off the glass and in. So quick, great finish. And Young Harris has it tied at 52. Dominy with the ball, right side, cross court to Williams. Kick back out to Brennan. He'll spot up to shoot the three ball. It's good. Brennan really pressuring the ball. North Georgia has the lead, 55-52. Isaiah Johnson, he'll shoot the three. No good. Brennan. Quick hands by Wilson. Here's Plemons, three ball, in and out. Johnson with the board. Isaiah going to take it to the hole, and they're going to say palmed. Again, they could probably call that 700 times a game. Seems like they just pick it at the most inopportune times. Timeout on the floor comes at the 15:43 mark of the ball game. North Georgia leads Young Harris 55-52. Mountain Line Basketball, YHCathletic.com.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the bad rattles in your mouth. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. VIP, still live for the VIP. Early night, lights off, right for that game. Home to bed, to the state, gonna see my knee. The whole city got this, heard he got three. The other one got a hit, so he got out. Who's sitting on the five seats, he got three. The king back now.
$15:43 to go in the ball game. North Georgia leads Young Harris 55-52. Let's look at some other Peach Belt scores. Francis Marion trails Georgia Regents 43-37. USC Aiken leads Flagler 66-48. Georgia College, who leads Georgia Southwestern, will be playing Southwestern this Saturday at home. Can't wait for that one. 59-57. In women's basketball, Francis Marion defeated Georgia Regents 75-73. Georgia Southwestern defeated Georgia College 74-69. Aiken defeated Flagler 61-53. Of course, North Georgia beat Young Harris 71-58. Clayton State beat Montevallo 72-46. Montevallo yet to win. And that's your scoreboard thus far. North Georgia leads Young Harris here now by 5. Isaiah Johnson, and it's getting away from Young Harris. And Isaiah Johnson with a block. And Young Harris are really a little bit timid right now, and we trail by 7. North Georgia in a 2-3 zone, and we're just really not good with the ball right now. Isaiah works the left side. Working around to Hurdy, right side, 3 ball, no good. Dominy, I tell you what, this freshman out of Dawson County, I've been impressed with him. And he misses the 3 ball. We're going to have a foul on North Georgia. North Georgia out-rebounded Young Harris in the first half, 21-19. And North Georgia coming with multiple substitutions.
Number 23, Shaquan Cantrell, reading from North Georgia.
59-52. Isaiah Johnson. Hurdy, and he draws the contact. 3rd team foul on North Georgia. North Georgia's really come out firing here in this second half. Have already scored 16 points. Johnson take to the hole and draws a contact where he will go to the line to shoot 2. Young Harris really attacking this zone with dribble penetration, and that's going to put Isaiah at the line to shoot 2. Isaiah, second leading scorer on the Young Harris team, comes in at 15.9 points per game. Misses his free throw. Free throws have just really, again, been a problem for Young Harris tonight. Misses them both. How bad does that hurt? Young Harris now going back man. Core running the point now. And it's going to be a push-off. It's going to be an offensive on Shaquan Cantrell. And all of a sudden, Young Harris getting very, very close. That's going to be the 4th on Shaquan Cantrell. So their leading scorer is going to go to the bench with 1340. Their leading scorer on the year is going to go to the bench. With 13 and a half minutes. Leading scorer on the floor right now for North Georgia's a kid out of Dawson County, Tyler Dominy. Nice reverse layup. Good work inside by Kevin Altador. And Young Harris cuts the deficit to 5. Core feeds inside to Vericchione, and he gets fouled by Walker. And Vericchione will go to the line to shoot 2. Vericchione is a junior out of Medway, Massachusetts. Halfway down the cylinder, but rims out on the first. Young Harris matching up in the man. Second free throw is no good. Walker with the rebound. Quick out to Isaiah. Isaiah wanting to push. Down to Hurdy. Isaiah gets to the rim and draws a contact. Right now, I think Isaiah can get to the rim anytime he wants to get there. Thing about it is, got to knock down some free throws. They call them free for a reason. They're free. Missed the last 2. He can cut it to 3 if he knocks down these 2. And the struggles continue. TJ Williams re-enters. Vericchione comes out for Coach Faulkner's Nighthawk squad. Second free throw is good. It's a 4-point game. 59-55. Young Harris has picked up the intensity going back to the man. Here's Core. We hedge out on him. Core coming left side to Smith. Nice strong take. This kid's a player, just a freshman. 61-55. Isaiah to Walker. CJ puts it on the floor. Jumper in the lane. Nice soft touch is good. It's a 4-point game, 61-57. Again, it seems like the Young Harris guards can get dribble penetration against this 2-3 zone anytime they want to. Here's Green. Great defense by Walker. Altador. We got numbers and we throw the ball away. Wow, we had a 4-on-2 and we throw the ball away. 12-11 to go. Sam Mike going to come in for Bjorn Walker, and we're going to get bigger. Tell you what, can't say enough about the way Sam played the first half. And he really had control of his emotions, and that is a big plus for Coach Herman and this Young Harris squad. We'll get back in the man. We'll hedge out inside to Williams. He'll try to pack it in on Altador, and they're going to get Kevin for a foul. That's going to be Kevin's third. So let's see if Coach Herman will stay with him here. This is going to give him 3 players on the floor with 3 fouls, but the first thing we're going to deal with is the most popular thing in the world, the media timeout. Comes at 11:59 to go in the ball game. North Georgia 61, Young Harris 57. Mountain Line basketball, Ridgeline TV. Up next for Young Harris, we're going to hit the road Wednesday against a very good Lander team over in Greenwood. Lander's undefeated. They're 4-0 in the conference, 12-0 overall. They lead the East Division. UNC Pembroke is 3-1. Everybody else behind them's got losing records. Then Saturday we'll be back home against Georgia Southwestern. That's always exciting. Then next Wednesday, January the 14th, Montevallo. Co-leaders in the Peach Belt will come to call. They're always monsterly big, if that's a word. Is that a word, monsterly? Young Harris lost a tough one last time out. Lost 73-65 to Clayton State. Clayton State much improved this year. Young Harris' team are 22nd in the nation in three-point field goals made, 9.9 per game, 23rd in three-point percentage, 414. Individually, C.J. Wilson, who leads the Peach Belt in his scoring, is 9th in the nation at 24 points a game. He's 10th in minutes played, 18th in three-point field goals, and also in three-point field goal percentage. He's 25th in assist. And Isaiah Johnson is 7th in the nation in steals per game. We trail by 5, still a lot of time. Very impressed with Tyler Dominy tonight. C.J. Wilson with the rock. He'll work against Travis Core. Isaiah Johnson, he'll step back for a 3. No good. I tell you what, the way we're getting dribble penetration, I wonder why we would ever go away from it. Dominy. Nice take. Johnson defended it well. Down to CJ. Boy, it's good to be quick. Flip behind the back. He'll shoot a 3. Count it. That might be the one that really wakes us up. Wow. What an exchange. You need to put that on your advertisement right there. That's a highlight. That'd make the ESPN highlight reel. We got a timeout. 62-60, 11-16 to go in the ball game. Young Harris trails by 2, 62-60. Battle Blood Mountain. I wouldn't go anywhere if I was you. I tell you what, that last sequence, everything about that thing showed the athleticism of these Young Harris guards. That was a highlight reel in the making right there. Ended up in the Young Harris basket, and we trailed by 2, 62-60. And feel like all of a sudden that might have been a momentum builder for Young Harris. time will tell, but let's play some basketball. 62-60. Tyler Domine, he has been so good for these guys tonight. This is Brennan, really like him. Ebo Smith really liked him, but he traveled with the basketball. Isaiah Johnson. CJ to Altidore, shot block, but he gets it. He goes back up and draws the foul. And we're getting to we're in the 1-and-1. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because we've just not been very good from the free throw line tonight. But nonetheless, Kevin Altidore's going to step up. Kevin's had a good night, though. He's 14 points. Hurdy's got 15. CJ's got 14. Most of that has come here in the second half. Corey Green will check back in. Lawrence, the senior, will come out. Need D's Kevin. First free throw is good. Nice stroke. Here comes the second. It's good. We're tied at 62. Domine. Oh, we got a steal here. Young Harris really getting after it with the trap. Brennan, but he'll go to the rim and draw the foul. He came out of that good. We really attacked him that time. See who the foul's on. It's not going to be good, whoever it is, because everybody out there is in trouble.
Brennan to the line to shoot 2 for North Georgia.
We got 4 people. We got 5 people on the floor, obviously. 4 of them's got 3 fouls. Only guy out there that don't have 3 fouls is Sam Mike. Proud of Sam tonight. Clemens getting ready to check back in. They go 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 63-62. Coach Herman going to stay with the hand he's got on the floor. Here's Wilson. He'll work against Brennan. Again, Domine. Local kid doing well. Redshirted last year. Here's Isaiah. Step back jumper is good. And Young Harris retakes the lead. It's been a while. 64-63, just inside of 10 minutes. Smith. Jumper, no good. Johnson with the rebound, and we're going to get a foul. Foul is going to be on Smith. First free throw is good from the Peach Belt Conference leading scorer. Came in at 85%, and actually by Isaiah's standard from last year, that's low for him. You'll see that number get better as the year goes along, I'll assure you. Second is good, and the Young Harris lead is 3, 66-63. Young Harris in the 1-3-1 trap. Good hands. Good hands. We got numbers, finish the deal. Isaiah, and they're going to say travel. In case you're wondering, our officials are Byron Evans, Edwin Lee, and Robert Knapp, and they're atrocious. 9:33 to go in the game, 66-63. Young Harris trails by 3. We'll get back to 1-3-1. It seems to be working. Berchione back in. He's going to come up high. Cross court to Domine. really read it well over the top, 66-65. We get in a position where it's hard to challenge down there when they get you to the rim. Lawrence, nice feed. And they're going to get Verchione with the foul. And that's going to put Altidore. We're in the bonus, and actually that's the 9th team foul. We're not far from being in the double bonus. Kevin, he got 16. CJ was 16. Hurdy, who was the hot hand in the first half, with 15. Lawrence is going to check back in for, thought it would be Verchione, but he's going to come back in for Green. Verchione, the foul was his 3rd. Cantrell's got 4. He's been on the bench for a while. Cantrell. And Kevin, got to be careful, buddy. 66-65. Lawrence to Dominy. Foot was on the line. I think Coach Faulkner is not too happy with that call. I wouldn't be either. CJ draws the contact from Lawrence. And again, it just seems like that Isaiah and CJ can get in the paint on this 2-3 zone anytime they want to.
CJ Wilson to the line to shoot 2.
CJ is just about as close as automatic from the charity stripe as you're going to see. Foul is on Lawrence. He will come out. TJ Williams will come back in. CJ knocks down the first. Gets the lead to 2. 10th team foul. We'll be in the double bonus the rest of the way. That's big, especially if you can get to the right people to the free throw line. Second free throw's good. The Young Harris lead is back to 3. 68-65. We're going to stay with the 1-3-1. Jumping out on Dominy, and again, they've been pretty good at getting the ball over the top. Verchione. Young Harris, some quick hands out there. They are really hawking the ball right now. Here's Brennan. He's got quick hands of his own. Plemons, he can shoot the 3. In and out. Verchione knocks down Kevin Altidore. No foul, but it will be Mountain Line basketball. Timeout on the floor. 8:20 to go in the ball game. 68-65. Young Harris leads Mountain Line basketball. Ridgeline TV. Tough loss for our women tonight. We lost to one of the better teams in our conference, 71-58. Played a great second half. Defended well and really shot the ball fairly decent in the second half. Just got herself into a mountain too tall to climb. Things are getting better. Coach Steersman came over and talked to us a little while in between the game and doing a good job. And 8 freshmen. I mean, we lost the best player in the conference, a good point guard. We're having to go this year without our fine perimeter shooter, Keita Robinette. North Georgia in a man. CJ going to feed the post. Altidore, shots blocked, but he gets his own board. Back to Johnson, spot up 3, no good. Mike, he's going to be pushed in the back from Verchione. That's going to be 4 on him. And that's going to put Sam Mike at the line to shoot 2. timeout. Imagine that. 7:56 to go in the game. 68-65. Young Harris leads. Mountain Line basketball on YHCathletic.com. Coming up this Wednesday in the Peach Belt, Young Harris will be at Lander. Flagler will be at Francis Marion. USC Aiken will be at UNC Pembroke. Columbus State will be at Georgia Southwestern. North Georgia will be at GRU Augusta. Georgia College will be at Montevallo. Those are all Peach Belt games. 7:56 left in this one. A back-and-forth seesaw affair. Young Harris leads by 3. 68-65. We've got the senior out of Decatur, Sam Mike, at the line to shoot 2. We are in the double bonus, and we've committed 4 team fouls. So advantage there, Young Harris. Sam Mike knocks down his first free throw. Sam's got 6 points on the evening. Misses the second, gets his home board, and puts it back up and in. Huge. Good hustle play, Sam Mike. 1-3-1. Here's Dominy. Wow, what a take. Again, this is a local kid, and I'm really glad to see the way he's playing. He was a most valuable player a couple of years ago at the Battle of the States up in Hiawassee, year that Dawson County won it. And he took that ball to the hole with authority. Foul was on Sam Mike. Dominy knocks down the free throw. He's got 12 points. Out the door, blocked by Verchione. Scores! Gets it back and scores, and that's going to do it for Verchione. That's going to be 5 on Verchione. That really hurts. He's a presence inside. And he'll finish with just 2 points.
Altidore to the line. 2-1.
Kevin, his 18 points, he's game high. Actually, he and CJ are tied. Free throw is good, 74-68. Here's Brennan. They'll attack diagonal. And they're going to get Hurdy with the foul. Just the 5th team foul, 6th team foul, but it's the 4th on Hurdy. Waterhouse and Charles got extended PT, and Waterhouse is going to come in for Hurdy. Good move. You can really see Waterhouse and Charles getting better all the time, and they're going to be really contributors. Kick ball out the door. This 1-3-1 has really broken North Georgia's offensive rhythm. 7:11 to go in the contest. Young Harris leads 74-68. Out the door on the front end of this. And Brennan throws the ball to the third row. And it'll be Young Harris basketball. Mike to inbound. Wilson works against Brennan. Have I said it before? These guards can get to the hole, can get to the rim anytime they want to. They can't guard Wilson and Johnson in the zone. They can't guard them in the man. CJ, he really getting settled in now. 75-68. Knocks down the second, and the Young Harris lead is 8, and I believe that's the largest spin. Brennan working against this trap. Gets the ball over to Core. Baseline jumper's good. Nice stroke from the Dade County graduate. Johnson too strong. But Waterhouse comes out with a loose ball. He finds Johnson in the corner. Shot looked like deflected. He's going to get his own board. Get a timeout, guys. Get a timeout. There you go. 76-70. Comes at 6:21 to go in the game. Young Harris leads. Don't go anywhere. This is going to come to the wire. Mountain Line basketball on Ridgeline TV and YHCathletic.com.
Correction, Young Harris.
Let's give you some Peach Belt scores, the latest that we have got. Of course, here Young Harris leads North Georgia 76-70. Got a tight one going over in Florence, South Carolina. Francis Marion leads Georgia Regent 68-67. Flagler, Aiken all over Flagler 89-73. Georgia College leads Georgia Southwestern 74-71. That is a final. We'll give you some women's score later. 3-ball, no good. Kevin Outdoor keeps it alive. And Young Harris will get a fresh 30. Young Harris trying to extend the lead. They're going to hedge out on Isaiah. You're going after a loose ball. Everybody's vertical, straight up and down, and you call a foul. Incredible. Dominic checks back in. Williams comes out. North Georgia really very small out here, going with more of an athletic club to try to attack this 1-3-1 defense and maybe more to just try to defend the Young Harris guards from getting to the rim. Near steal by Johnson. Waterhouse comes out with a loose ball, gets it out to Isaiah Johnson. Right side to Hurdy. Over to Waterhouse. Good ball movement. Isaiah Johnson picked up his 4th foul. He's going to sit down for just a few minutes. Isaiah tied up. Young Harris a little careless with the basketball. North Georgia's not going to go away. You can count on that. They didn't get 9-1 and 3-0 in the conference by not manning up. Staying with the 1-3-1. Brennan gets at the rim. Got to be a travel, yep. Well played by Sam Mike. Held his ground defensively. Well, Georgia in the man. Hardy steps out. Fakes the 3 ball. Now feeds Sam at the post. He'll go up. Foul's going to be on Sam Mike. That's going to be his 3rd. That's going to put Corey Green at the line. It'll be a 1-and-1, 8th team foul. Young Harris been in the double for a while, and we've played it well. 4:58. Free throw no good. We got a lane violation. It's going to be on North Georgia, so it's going to be Young Harris ball. See how long he'll keep C.J. Wilson on the bench. We're inside of 5 minutes. He's up stretching around. He's ready to go. Isaiah looking to get to the rim. Kicks it out to Lawrence. They're really doing a good job all of a sudden pressuring the Young Harris guards. Keeping them out of the paint. They've made some adjustments. Smith will check back in. He's a shooter. Into Isaiah. He's guarded by Brennan. Brennan very quick. And again, they're going to get the world famous Palming call. And it's a tough call because, again, they do it probably every possession, but when do you call it? It just seems like they call it the most inopportune time. I don't know. Green back to Domney. Steal. Nice hands by Johnson. Sam Mike down to Altidore. Wow, did we miss a golden opportunity there? And here goes Smith. Nice take. He's player. Comes from Lula. I'm guessing he's tall. 76-72. We haven't scored in a while. Waterhouse with the ball inside of 4 minutes. They're hedging out on Isaiah, and it's effective. Nice feed to Sam Mike. Goes back to Altidore, and all of a sudden we can't throw a rock in the ocean. Mike with the rebound. Sam, ball off of Brennan. Altidore keeps it alive, and we still can't get it down. Man, are we missing some opportunities. Here comes Brennan to Smith. Guarantee you he can shoot it. Waterhouse with the ball. And Young Harris had a two-on-one breakaway, but Brennan fouls Waterhouse. Ben's 4 of 7 from the line. We got a timeout. 3:22 to go. This is going to come right down to the wire. Media timeout, 76-72. Mountain Line basketball, YHCathletic.com. Let me finish you up with some scores. These are women's scores, all final. Francis Marion in overtime defeated Georgia Regent 75-73. My friend Jay Sparks in his first year, Georgia Southwestern, they greatly improved. They'll be here Saturday, 74-69 over Georgia College. USC Aiken defeated Flagler 61-53. Clayton State hammers Montevallo 72-46. Right here it's 76-72, and Ben Waterhouse, the freshman from Wantirna, South Australia, 2 big free throws. Ben 4-7 coming in. Now he's 5'8", and these 5 of 8, and these are 2 big ones. Halfway down, the rim's out. It's a 5-point game. North Georgia keeping it now as you start getting down inside of 3 minutes, that 2 possession mark. And they're going to get Kevin Altador. And that's going to be 4 on him. C.J. Wilson, by the way, as you might expect, is back in the ball game. He's coming in now. Coming in for Waterhouse. Ben done a good job. And this will be Cantrell at the line. Shoot a 1-and-1. First is good. He's out there with 4 fouls. Misses the second. Mike with the rebound. Sam's played well tonight. He's got 8 points and a bunch of boards. He stayed out of foul trouble, and he's kept his emotions in check. He's got the ball. And he goes up, misses. Dominy with the rebound. Nice take. Wow, what a great jump stop. Misses the bucket, and they're going to say he touched it last. And it'll be Mountain Line ball. T.J. Williams will re-enter for North Georgia. We're down 2:42. C.J. going to walk it down. And all of a sudden, they have really shut off our dribble penetration. And we've kind of gone cold scoring like we did it for a period in the first half that we got down double digits. C.J., kick out, Hurdy. Need this one, baby. Yes. Big one. Lead is 7. Can't come down. Can't come down. Hands came down Isaiah, and that is going to put Brennan to the line, and that is 10 team fouls. And that one hurts. That's going to be 4 on Isaiah. Everybody we got on the floor, with the exception of Sam Mike's, got 4 fouls. 80-74. Cantrell will return. Smith will come out. Both free throws are good, and this is a 5-point lead for Young Harris. Got to take care of the rock here. Turn this thing over, run some clock. Clock management critical here. Run some clock and get a good possession. Hurdy, and we turn the ball over. Wow. Brennan almost got the ball back into Dominy, but it's going to be Young Harris. Shot clock don't reset. We got 14 seconds. Got to know that. We're inside of 2. 1:52. CJ will inbound. And we'll get the ball in Mike's hand. Back to Isaiah. 10 on the shot clock. Got to go. High screen from Mike. Pick and roll. Now he'll come off to it. Nice take. Can't get the shot down. Brennan with the board. Ran some time but didn't get the shot we wanted. And they're going to throw the ball away. Wow, how much did that help? Big possession right here for Young Harris. Timeout. Timeout, it's a 30. We'll keep it right here. Minute 34 to go. 80-75. Young Harris has got the lead. Young Harris has got the ball. Possession arrow points Young Harris's way. That is big. Both teams in a double bonus. Both teams got, Young Harris got some major foul trouble, but North Georgia got some foul trouble of their own as Cantrell and Corey Green both have 4 fouls. Verchione fouled out a long time ago. Here's the thing with Young Harris, big possession, score, and you're going to get Young Harris, you're going to get North Georgia in a place they're going to have to start fouling. Keep the ball in C.J. Wilson's hands. That's a big mountain to climb. But big possession. North Georgia, as one might expect, is going to come with some full pressure. It's going to be full court man. They are going to play on the inbounder. We get the ball in C.J. Wilson's hands. How much did that hurt? We turned the ball over and didn't run but about 3 or 4 seconds over. That one really hurts. Sometimes maybe you think, of course, you got that, you got the man open, he just let him a little too much, or he couldn't hold on one. But you want to run clock. You want to run clock. 3 ball is good from Ebo Smith, and they steal the ball. Wow. Wow. We have shot ourselves in the foot twice. 3 ball from Smith. We throw the ball right into his hands, and he's probably getting ready to tie it right here.
Smith to the line to shoot 2. Walker re-entering for Young Harris.
Walker going to come in. Altidore going to come out. First free throw's good. This kid's had a whale of a game. He got 13 points. Just a freshman. Out of Little, Georgia. I'm guessing East Hall. And we're tied at 80. Young Harris has let a lead slip away.
TJ Williams back in for North Georgia.
'80. Getting ready to say 1 minute. And we've really, scoring well's dried up for us. We've got away from taking it to the rack. They get a hand on it. Brennan with the ball, and momentum clearly in the Nighthawks' way. And they'll score inside. North Georgia retakes the lead. 82-80, 40 seconds. Wilson with the ball, and oh, how we have let this one slide. CJ gets fouled, and we can tie it here. 2 free throws. Foul will be on Brennan. That's his 4th. But we got to make these and got to play some D.
CJ Wilson to the line to shoot 2.
CJ notches the first. And the second. Got a timeout. Shot clock is off. We're tied at 82. Battle of Blood Mountain's pretty well everything you would expect it to be. It's a full, so we're going to take one more break. Mountain Line Basketball, Channel 99, Ridgeline TV. Well, you got the man at the free throw line that you want, and now you got to play some D. Let's see how. 30 seconds, officially 29.8. Let's see how, if North Georgia's going to attack this, if they're going to go 2 for 1, or they're going to try to play this thing down to the wire. We'll go man. They quickly get through our man. Brennan with the ball. He's got a face full of Isaiah Johnson. 18 seconds. Looks like they're going to play for 1. Not give Young Harris a chance here. Here goes Brennan. They're going to kick out. Cantrell 3 ball is no good. They get the board. Brennan at the buzzer. It's good. Brennan at the buzzer is good. Shot it off of his back. And Young Harris, how we let one get away. Had a 7-point lead. Turned the ball over when we had a chance to probably pull it out and run some clock. And then on an inbounds pass, Stowe tied it up. Didn't get a chance. We tied it up. But a good, well-played game. And Young Harris got some work to do as we're slipping down the ladder in the Peach Belt. So a good night of basketball as far as watching, but we come out on the short end of the stick twice to our across the mountain rival, 84-82. Congrats to North Georgia men and women. Mountain Line Basketball, Ridgeline TV.
We go.